It's your tech moment. Epstein arrested. Has technology changed the way we view guilt and innocence? Are our morals and principles compromised in the era of catfishing and casual dating swipes? Has our algo of innocent until proven guilty been changed by social media and influencer opinion? Or has justice been given a boost by the rapid spread of information that allows us to hold the powerful accountable? Social media has been ablaze over the past 48 hours with the particular story, and now the mainstream media is promoting it. If the human trafficking numbers are any indicator, we've got a long way to go before our laws balance justice and mercy for victims of the modern sex slave trade. Let's examine the case of Jeffrey Epstein's so-called Lolita Express, involving his homes, jet, and personal island, the jurisdiction of crimes committed in the air over international waters, and the human trafficking claims that take us all over the world, where vulnerable young people are bought into slavery for the rich and powerful. And just how is it this system stays in place despite prior arrests? There are those who will see ties to major politicians here, and as Nancy Pelosi's daughter Christine, a Democrat strategist, tweeted on Sunday, some of our faves are included in this case involving underage sex trafficking. How far will this new #MeToo and #TimesUp take us? Bill Clinton took 26 trips on the Lolita Express aircraft after his tenure as president, often ditching his Secret Service detail to do so. Gawker obtained the flight logs and began naming names, including Alan Dershowitz, now a frequent pundit on Fox News. I predict that we will see mainstream media willing to roast Epstein because of his Florida home near Mar-a-Lago, and smelling blood in the water, they will hope that some discovery in this case will lead to Trump's ouster. But note that the president banned Epstein from his club when he propositioned an underage girl there. In fact, if we think about this, we might find that the First Lady knows a great deal about the process of buying up innocent farm girls from destitute countries, promising them a modeling career on the runway if they can continue to look gaunt, and then maybe deliver some of that, but really without papers or any means. They're kept locked in gilded cages to be brought out as entertainment. Without social media in the mix, we commoners might not know who Ghislaine Maxwell is, how she connects to Prince Andrew, and how she was at Chelsea Clinton's wedding, right? Without social media to share the information, would The Guardian run pieces about how this organization grooms, like Nexium, women to further the purported pimp's power? The Miami Herald explained years ago about how Robert Mueller's FBI used their authority to give a very lenient sentence to Mr. Epstein after evidence piled high. Why? After young women came forward and put their lives on the line to testify against this syndicate, their justice was thwarted. Is this arrest another political case of sources say, or is it another Daily Beast - Ben Rhodes - BuzzFeed story designed for likes and retweets that has no substance? And why is the jurisdiction, the Southern District of New York, where there are over 200 federal prosecutors? Who are the prosecutors, and are these charges politically motivated? Do we have a caste system in America where elites don't obey laws while commoners must? What happened to equal justice under the law and all mankind created equal? I am looking forward to factual reporting from unbiased sources to give us the real details on this barbaric story. But I can't help but wonder if there will be an unbiased jury who hasn't heard all the sordid details thanks to the speedy delivery of social media. John Oates writes, FBI and immigration officials trawling U.S. driving license databases for suspects. Facial recognition technology has been widely criticized as inaccurate, but despite this, gaining in popularity. The FBI's own database contains 641 million images, but it has provided no meaningful statistics on the accuracy of its matching technology. The move is also in conflict with many states' policies of encouraging undocumented immigrants to apply for driver's licenses, which requires only proof of residency and passing the state driving test. Without a license, you cannot insure a vehicle. Read the whole story over at the Register. Georgina Torbett writes, "The White House's social media summit may not include Facebook and Twitter." The White House's upcoming social media summit might be missing some key players when it goes ahead this week. Facebook and Twitter have not been invited to attend, according to sources who spoke with CNN. The sources said the summit would not be a serious attempt to discuss issues like privacy or security, but rather would amount to a right-wing grievance session. Supporting this assertion is the fact that right-wing commentators who have complained of anti-conservative bias and censorship on social media have been invited, as reported in the Washington Post, while Facebook and Twitter, two of the biggest players in social media, have not. You read more from this story at Engadget. Lucas Marion writes, "The top 8 problems with blockchain." While blockchain holds tremendous potential for creating new financial, supply chain, and digital identity systems, it's often erroneously seen as a panacea for business problems. The myriad of problems and proofs of concept by large corporation and government agencies are showing real promise, but those projects don't always lead to obvious business cases that justify doing something differently. Sometimes a tried and true technology like a relational database can perform the task much more efficiently than a distributed ledger based on peer-to-peer technology that will require complex governance and rules. You can read the list over at Computer World. Help me out by thumbing this up or give it claps or telling people or sharing it on social media, please. I would appreciate it. Politics may be married to technology and big media, but sometimes individuals can make a difference. Get the Dirty Deeds Playbook today for just $2.99 on Kindle or for a few dollars more in paperback. This satirical field manual uses fools and fanatics to sow chaos in American elections. Tools and techniques, observations, and deception I've seen in the election process over these past few years. Support this news aggregation service by checking out my website at yourtechmoment.com today. Links there show all the places you can listen or watch for free. Also, find out about my other projects, subscribe to my newsletter and alerts, or buy books, advertise, and support this project with some merchandise purchases. Have a great day.